Hi, this is Tom, and today we're going to look at one of my favorite little valves for tub showers and showers. This is the Delta 1700 series. They make a couple other series, but this 1700 series here is the one you want. Once again, Delta provides this valve with a rough-in valve and a trim kit. The trim kit comes with all kinds of stuff like shower heads and the big escutcheon. There's another little escutcheon that goes inside that. And the thing that I wanted to show you, I haven't really put it together. It's got other parts that go in here, but I'll just set this on the top here. This handle that will demonstrate one of the reasons I like this 1700 series. On all the rest of the faucets, except for Hansgrohe, you walk up to the shower and you rotate the lever over to where you think the right temperature is. And then when you go to shut it off, you rotate it back. Well, the Delta 1700 series has another little handle here. And what that does is this controls the temperature. A little hotter, a little cooler. So when you walk up to your shower, you would turn this on about a quarter of a turn, and the water warms up to exactly the same temperature as it was the last time you took a shower, which is a great feature. You can turn this valve on, off, on, off, on, off, on, and it always stays at this temperature, except if you want to fool with this a little bit, you can heat it up a little bit or turn it down a little bit. There aren't any other valves except for Hansgrohe that do that. So that's it for the Delta 1700 series, at least on the trim kit. Let's take a look at the inner workings of the Delta. This is at the bottom of the valve. You can't really see this unless you take the valve all apart. But these little things are Delta's seats, neoprene seats, okay, and springs. Well, there it is right there. And the springs press these little seats up against this stainless steel plate. Now, if you look at the Kohler video, you'll see that Kohler uses this exact system. So I think it was probably invented by Delta because they've been using the same system for, I don't know how long, 50 years maybe. But these you can pick up at just about any hardware store, a little kit like this, and replace them. Whereas Kohler, you have to buy the whole cartridge, which is kind of inconvenient. So anyway, let me put those back in there. Okay. Now, let's get back to this cartridge. Handle goes on here. Two handles fit on here, actually, the big handle and the little temperature gauge. So I've got one over here that I've already taken apart to some degree. So let me take that off. Let me see if I can pry this apart. Well, there we go. Alright, now if you look at the top of this valve, it also has two more little seats and springs. That's because it's trying to do two different things. Let me get those out. Put them right there. Okay. You notice in the other valves they had a big cartridge to do the pressure balancing and another cartridge to turn the water on and off. Delta does this all with one cartridge kind of hooked together. Let me see if I can take this apart. Okay. Now this part on the inside is how Delta does its pressure balancing. What it is a stainless steel plunger. Well, there's a plunger inside here. There we go. There's the plunger. Sets inside here, and it's a piston, I guess you would call it, and it floats back and forth. So if somebody uses some cold water or hot water in the house, then this will adjust very quickly by sliding back and forth so that you don't get scalded. So it's kind of a really neatly engineered little faucet. Does everything in this cartridge, single cartridge, whereas, here's the piston, whereas a lot of these other companies have a big cartridge. Remember how big Kohler's was? Kohler's first cartridge was this big, and the second cartridge was this big. Delta has managed to put it all in a single cartridge. This is all under warranty, and if you should call Delta, who has a very good customer service department, they'll send you one of these, or if you know that this is all you need, they'll send you this little kit in a week to 2 weeks. So, but the basic function of this, where it controls on, off, and hot and cold in 2 separate little handles, is one of the reasons we really highly recommend this Delta faucet. But it's got to be the 1700 series. It can't be the 1400 series, because that's more like American Standard or Kohler. Yeah, American Standard or Kohler. So that's it for Delta. Thanks for watching.